Tonight, federal authorities have charged the man accused of attacking Paul Pelosi, husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, with assault and attempted kidnapping of a United States official. The San Francisco district attorney just announced more charges and says David DePape could face life in prison. Sources tell CBS News the suspect had a list of targets and may have been planning to attack more people. And according to a federal affidavit, the 42-year-old told police that he wanted to hold Speaker Pelosi hostage and, quote, break her kneecaps as a warning to other members of Congress that there were consequences for their actions. The police chief said that when police arrived at 2:31 a.m. Friday, there were only two people in the home, DePape and Pelosi. He remains in the hospital tonight after undergoing surgery for a skull fracture, and the speaker is by his side. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti is going to start us off from outside Pelosi's San Francisco home. Good evening, Jonathan. And what are we learning about a possible motive?
And good evening to you, Norah. Federal officials describe a man driven by political extremism. The suspect allegedly planned to tie Nancy Pelosi up here at her home and injure her, all in an effort to send a message to other Democrats.
Disturbing new details tonight about what allegedly unfolded inside Nancy Pelosi's San Francisco home. According to a federal affidavit, 42-year-old David DePape was found with zip ties, a roll of tape, white rope, a pair of rubber and cloth gloves, and two hammers, including one used in the assault. In an interview with police, DePape called Speaker Pelosi the leader of the pack of lies told by the Democratic Party, said he planned to hold Nancy hostage and talk to her, and if she lied to him, he would break Nancy's kneecaps. She would then have to be wheeled into Congress, which would show other members of Congress there were consequences to actions. DePape, who has a history of espousing far-right conspiracies online, broke into the Pelosi home early Friday morning and demanded to see Speaker Pelosi, who was in Washington. Paul Pelosi, who was home alone, managed to call 911 from the bathroom. When police arrived, DePape got a hold of the hammer and struck him in the head several times, knocking him unconscious. Tonight, the 82-year-old is recovering in the ICU from a depressed skull fracture. His son visited him this weekend.
Any updates on your father?
So far, so good. So far, so good.
There was stepped-up security outside the homes of congressional leaders this weekend, and the U.S. Capitol Police are considering enhanced measures going forward. Critics say campaign messages like this one targeting Pelosi send a violent message. On Face the Nation, Margaret Brennan pressed Republican Congressman Tom Emmer.
Why is there a gun in a political ad at all?
It wasn't an ad.
Hashtag
I was
or a
tweeting
tweet.
out. I was tweeting out something that I had
Hashtag
just
fire
done.
Pelosi with a weapon.
Well, now
wouldn't a pink slip be more fitting if it's about firing her?
Meanwhile, California Governor Gavin Newsom singled out a commentator on Fox News.
I don't think anyone's been dehumanized like she has consistently. I mean, I watched this one guy, was it Jesse Waters or something on Fox News, what he's been saying about Paul Pelosi the last 5-6 months, mocking him consistently. Don't tell me that's not aiding and abetting all this. Of course it is. They're sowing the seeds of creating a culture and a climate like this.
And we reached out to Fox News and Waters for comment. We have not heard back. Meanwhile, the suspect, Norah, is expected to be arraigned as early as tomorrow afternoon.
Jonathan Vigliotti, thank you.